big question I'm going to ask you, and it is about low block. What's the answer? Because it's now becoming our Achilles heel, because Town can just, it's happened so many times this season. What is AJ's answer?
Um, it's difficult, isn't it? And I feel like if there was an easy answer, Kieran McKenna would have solved it because he's an intelligent man, an intelligent football manager. I don't think it's anything like a formation change or positional changes or anything like that. There's two things that stand out to me, and it's things that this squad at the moment are lacking to really hurt teams that operate with low blocks. One is the one I keep banging on about. They need a proper creator in this team, and they've got it in Nunez to an extent, but Nunez was marked out of the game. There was a lot of kind of pressure on him. Sindra's the other one that they've kind of looked at, but he wasn't at his best. You've got Leaf as well, who had to basically run the show in a creative term, with setting up a couple of good chances. Obviously takes the shot for the goal as well, but you can't be relying so heavily on your left back for creative output.
Philogene, he's obviously had moments of magic.
But he's not a creator, though, is he? That's what they're lacking. They need... There's no other word for it. They need the creative side of it. And if Nunez is marked out, if Sindra isn't in the right form, you need at least two players that you can rely upon to pick a lock, essentially. And I look through the squad, and I'm not quite sure where that falls. And that, for me, is a big problem. The other one is speed. I don't think there's enough speed in this group at the moment. I think that you're lacking a real pacey outball. How many times, and we saw it in the Prem, and we definitely saw it in the Championship, was Wes Burns the outball down the right, and he's the little Sonic the Hedgehog. Off he goes down the flank, and his sheer pace was able to kind of really stretch teams, and they were able to find him. And he had the physical element to him as well. You had Chio, who they've sent out on loan, again, another one that they're now missing. It doesn't feel like they've got that. Sindra's not a fast player. Casey McAteer's not a fast player. Jaden Philogene is to an extent, but he's not.
Down, doesn't he? Sometimes I think he lets his technical ability work.
Talking,
basically, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And they need someone that will just run, beat the man, take it to the byline, and bring others into play. And they're really lacking that at the moment. So, as it stands, what's the answer? I don't know. That's for Kieran McKenna to figure out. But other than that, it's just areas I'd look to address in January that I think are a bit of a problem.